Hello guys, Josh here, and today I thought we'd take a look at one of my G1 bases. This is Metroplex. So this is the original back from the 80s. They also made a 2008 Encore Reissue. So there's just a really one difference in those. This little turret right here, it actually has a bigger post or peg there, and you can actually plug it into the top here, and so you can kind of rotate that, just kind of like it did in the 86 animated movie. Why he didn't turn it into Metroplex there, we'll never know, but they just wanted all the Autobots to die, apparently. But this little thing right here, if you do have an original, it just kind of sits right on top there. Doesn't look too bad. This gun doesn't really plug in anywhere either, but I set it on there to kind of give him a little bit more firepower, and he definitely looks like a Metroplex ready for battle. A couple of other things that he does come with that aren't already implemented into this base mode or city mode. He does come with these two extra fists. This little gun or peg post that goes onto the top of his left shoulder. Scamper's little gun here. He came with 3 missiles, so you only really need 2. And I don't remember getting this in the package, but whenever I bought it, they said 100% complete, and I don't remember seeing it. It said that 6 gun should have a blaster as well. And I have no idea where that's at or even if I got it or not, but if you are looking for one 100% complete, basically you need the things that I have shown you here and that one little gun that I have no idea what it looks like. So I'll probably eventually try to pick that up one day. Now this actually looks best if you display it with either these mini bots, like I have Wind Charger here. So if you can put them all over them, just like on the box art it shows you with a lot of the mini bots. I don't have a defensor, so I don't have a helicopter. I just have strafe up here and light speed and nose cone. So I'm using the Techno bots, which don't look too bad on it. But you can basically put even your world's smallest transformers around this guy, and it looks really good. But we'll go ahead and set these things to the side. And like I kind of said on here, you have a helipad. And I plan on buying the Repro Labels upgrade sheet for Scamper and Metroplex and all those guys, but it runs about $50 to $55, so that's why I haven't really got around to doing that. Plus, I want to do it on Triptychon as well. But as far as the little spaces cars can fit on, you have one over here that they can drive off. You have that one in there, one here, and one there as well. You can put them all the way around. Then we have Scamper in here. I'll just put that to the side. If you pull back on that, there he comes out just like he does with Scorponok and Triptychon and Fort Max and all those other guys. Now here we have Scamper. I just want to make sure that that is focused in. You can see it really well. He's not exactly a masterpiece figure. You just take these little guns, I guess you could say, off, pull this forward, and then just plug these what will be his arms onto the side. They do have thumbs on the which way they go, but I'm not going to concentrate on that right now. You do have his little gun that fits on here sideways. It's a little bit loose there, but there you have Scamper in his robot mode. Now if you move his gun forward like this, you see that he doesn't really have very good feet, or they're not long enough, just because he does have the wheels there that then he needs a little bit of clearance, but it's best just to keep it down so he'll actually stand there. But there you go. So Metroplex came with 3 components. So you had Scamper, which is the nice little looking car here. We'll put him to the side. Then you also had Slammer, which is the tank. So we'll just fold that out, and we'll put that on there. So there is Slammer there. And Repro Labels makes stickers for Scamper and Slammer as well. So, and I do want to give you guys a little 360 before we get to 6 gun here, just in case you've never seen this guy up close. You can finally see it. But you see that you have the ramp, you have missiles here, little gun turret right here. This is part of 6 gun. Nice big guns there on the side. And there's those little sections there that I was talking about. Hopefully everything's showing up in camera. And there's a little button right there to make Metroplex's head eject. You get the little helipad here on the side. And that's pretty much it. Now you can do these legs however you want. So if you want them all the way out like this, you can even flip one over, which is what I used to do whenever I was a kid. Because I did have one version that was pretty much completely naked, so it didn't have any extra pieces on it. My grandmother picked it up at like some high-end Goodwill or something like that when I was a kid. But I was happy with it. It was a lot of fun. And we'll take these pieces off right here. And I'll kind of show you what I was talking about earlier. I just had, you know, like this end out or something like that, or I think I did that. And made this little place where, you know, jets could fly off. So that was pretty much that. So now we're going to take these pieces off here. And I will show you 6-gun real quick, but let's get this guy transformed into this other mode. Pull down these legs, so we're going to take these little sections off, these kneecaps. That'll give it to me. There we go. And make them pretty much naked. Move that around and move that this way. This section here, you'll put up these missiles and put this head up, swing that around, and bring that way. You can flip this down here and reveals these guns, push his head down again, and move that this way. So that guy is almost done, but I did want to show you real quick 6-gun and the pieces that you'll need for him. You're going to have this section right here and this right here. This will just fit onto his chest. You will take these missiles out. You know, being Hasbro version, they don't actually have you know, springs that launch them or anything, but you can release them. Do the same on this one. And those little holes there, they'll just peg into place. I want this to get on there. There we go. Peg that on. And this on as well. And there you have 6-gun. Now he's, you know, kind of boring. Let me make sure that's focused in there for you. But, oh, and this section right here too. Sorry about that. You've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, 5, 6. So that is, or he's supposed to have his also his little gun right there that plugs there onto the side. Or maybe we could just use Scampers here. So we'll go in there. There we go. So there are our 6 guns. So I guess this gun actually does belong with him, and I just don't have Scampers. So I had it the opposite way around. But he's nothing really special, but it is kind of cool that they, you know, they made it to where if you're not going to have all the guns on Metroplex in one of his forms or something like that, which I don't see why you wouldn't, you do have a place to put them. And we're just going to take him apart again. And we are going to put these knee sections on right here. And these things are just they're just a pain to get on and off. So that's the one thing I don't like about them there. You can pull this section out. This will go on right there. Go ahead and put these missiles back in here. And we'll put that gun right there. Do the same on this guy. And they just plug into these little holes right here. Now with these guns, you can either put them onto the side, or you can, you know, put them right there. It's all preference, really, however you want to do it. And I believe which way was this? I forgot which way it went. There we go. And now you have kind of his worst mode there, but I'll give you guys a little 360 of it. It's kind of his little traveling mode. It is what it is. So he has a triple changer, but even though I don't like this thing. But let's go ahead and get them into Metroplex mode, and we'll do a couple of size comparisons as well. Take all of this off, and we got to take these knees off again. Put those down. Just up there. Go ahead and push that button for his head. And I like leaving this up, even though it shows you that you put it down. Just gives them a little bit more firepower. Hold that up. Do the same with this one as well. And just want to make sure everything is on camera for you guys. Whoops. There we go. That's good enough. And we will put these kneecaps on. Like I said, they're always a pain. There we go. Extend these elbows, or what could be considered as elbows. Got his fist. Those as well. Get that one. That one. And there you have Metroplex, and you've got basically these sections right here still left over. You could probably figure out some place to put them, but I didn't see one. Then you have Slammer the tank, which you will have transformed, so you can kind of put him, next to him. And then you'll also have, Scamper that you can put in his card mode. Now let's get on to some size comparisons, or I'll give you guys some, little 360 of this guy. But he's just armed up. Looks really nice. He's got the chrome, the rubber wheels. The Encore version also has the chrome here in the thighs and the rubber wheels as well, I do believe. But it does have a little bit of articulation, like you kind of saw here at the legs. Independently, they can move back and forth, can go in and out. So you can separate a little bit there at the legs if you wanted to. Also can, kind of bend in right there as well. So you could maybe just kind of get a standing apart with his legs pose, which isn't too bad in G1, to be quite honest. His arms rotate, 360, and his hands will rotate just because of the fact that you can plug them in and out. But let's get some size comparisons. Here he is, and if you didn't know who his nemesis was, here we have G1 Triptychon. So here they are both side by side. Can't wait to do this guy, but I'm probably going to do the same thing with him. I'll do the review on him, just like I did with this guy. But whenever I get those Repro Label upgrade sheets that are just a freaking fortune, then we'll do kind of a Repro Label review. Here he is with G1 6-shot. So Metroplex is just a little bit taller whenever you talk about head-to-head. I don't have Scorponok transformed, but give you guys an idea of what this guy will be as far as height goes with the Fall of Cybertron Metroplex. Here we have Fort Max, which obviously I totally know that he's not fully in camera, but gives you guys an idea of how tall that one will be, because I believe that Metroplex is going to be 2 inches taller than Fort Max, and yeah, so he doesn't even get all the way on camera. But thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and let me know what you'd like to see in the future. I'll talk to you later.